on. But with that Two of Wands energy, it's like somebody here is second guessing their choices. There is an imbalance here within a connection, something that is unstable or just feels unsatisfying, unfulfilling here, stagnant, and it has to do with the stability within the connection. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. And then remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands coming through. Nine of Cups. Oh, Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. This is all about information in the past or something, some information here you found out or finding out something, communication. We're going to clarify. I do see a message coming through. We're going to get more into this, but sorry. With that Page of Pentacles, it does show that there's a lot of, like, somebody is not doing their part. Maybe there's broken promises, or there's like somebody not following through, or there's lack coming from this person. That's the challenge. This is like the main problem of this connection. It's like they say things and then things sometimes don't happen. In their mind, they're very rushy and quick. Whoever this may be, Aquarius, they're very impulsive. They seem all over the place and unfocused. I do see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Wands energy is in your energy, and they have the Nine of Cups. So something could be testing your strength too. But when it comes to this new beginning, there's a bit of a hesitation, and there may be a Nine of Swords. There might a lot of thinking about something, and someone. I'm also getting someone has a really has a very hurtful mouth. Like they say hurtful things or they have a sharp tongue. But we're gonna go into it, because even in the outcome, it's showing the Eight of Wands, and then the Ten of Wands is showing like something's really difficult. So let's see. What is this nine? Okay, so Nine of Wands is you're unhappy. You're unsatisfied. You're wanting more. You may have found out information, or someone's spying on you, or you may have found out something about somebody else. Okay. Someone's playing a game. They're appearing more happy and successful than they really are. They could be pretending that they accomplished so much and that they're doing all these things and all that stuff. But in reality, it's a game, because they feel like they're losing control. Because you probably cut them off from what I'm seeing. Or some of you guys cut them off. Yeah, this is something here was like temporary. It's like somebody either came in for a second chance or wanted a second chance with you, or like comes in and brings in like a little bit of sunshine, and then they make it dark again. I can't really explain the feeling here, but they make very poor choices. Why are they? They're trying to get your attention in some way. They're trying to trigger you here. Okay, Aquarius, I don't know who this is. They're trying to trigger you. This Page of Swords keeps coming up. Excuse me. The Page of Swords is very immature energy. Okay, this could be very dishonest, very destructive. Somebody operating from like insecurities because they're probably overthinking about things, trying to strategize. They're trying to do something here with this Page of Swords. But it doesn't seem to be working on you. But I do see like this person is very interested about you, and they keep wanting to know more. They're restless. They're curious. They want more information, okay? They want to communicate something to you. But it feels like whatever they're offering, it doesn't feel like it's long. It feels like they come in like there's this nice, charming Knight of Cups, right? And they end up being poor in communication. It's like they come in, say all these great things, and it doesn't last long. And it's like poor communication here. A lot of trickery, even player-like energy I'm getting. But it seems like they want to like get your attention in some way because they feel like things are ended. Okay. Yeah, they know that you're the Empress energy, which is so crazy because you're not giving them attention anymore. So they're thinking things are ending between you. Now, if they are in a relationship with somebody else and you're finding that out, it does show that they're very unhappy about that relationship. This is a very strategic thing. They could be using somebody that they don't even really care about. Oh, yeah. To get your attention. It sounds sad, but it's like they're using people for instant gratification or just for attention. Okay. They want you to be mad about something. They're very strategic. They're playing a very calculated game here. Very hurtful. This is like an energy that will be like, well, you said it was ended and not take any responsibility and then do what they want in a way. Like, it's just so immature. I can't. Now, we do have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel here. Let me get another card. All right. There's still something that is unresolved. You're dealing with somebody who's very manipulative here, Aquarius, okay? Their intentions, like, they don't operate with good intentions. Their intention is very selfish. They do things for reaction. They have a lot of growth that they need to do, okay? It's very, like, this person, like, is really, really, I'm sorry, just annoying to me right now. But the Eight of Swords is like, there's a sense of like still like a lot of restriction in the mind. Like, it's hard to change your perspective about this person. I feel like they make you purposely want you to feel like you're not special. They want you to feel that you're not enough. They want you to feel sad. They want you to feel like you're replaceable. That is what they want you to feel. But none of that is true. Okay? The reason why they want to do that is because they feel that way about themselves. And for some reason, even though you cared about this person, right? And you invested and took your time and care and all that stuff, they couldn't do the same for you because you had good intentions and you were genuine. This person does not have the same intentions as you or the same heart. So it's more of a trigger. So they want to get you back in some way. It makes them feel good to know that they're getting you back in some way. And that's the truth. So I feel in the near future, it's like something's weighing heavy on you and you're still holding on to this connection for some and it's getting to your head. This person is not happy. Okay, they're not happy with anybody else. And I'm only saying that is because somebody like the King of Cups and the King of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the overall energy. Look at this. Like, we have the Queen of Swords. See, the Queen of Swords is pissed. All right, this person like either possibly cheated on you and then like, oh well, get over it type of energy. But no, if it worked before. Let's say this: if this game worked before on you, they're gonna use that game again. If you forgave them for cheating or you got back with them or something after they've done that to you, they are going to use the same strategy because that's what kept you around before. So why would they change it? This person, you see that there's unresolved issues here still. And they want you to feel a certain way. That's why it's so important to be aware about what this person is doing. If they're making you feel these things, they're doing it on purpose. It's a game to them. It's a psychological game. They may not seem very intelligent, but they do know how to manipulate. Okay, so I do see that a lot with this person. So yeah, this whole situation here, what I'm feeling is that this is all to get your freaking attention, whatever they're doing. They want to make you unhappy because you're not, I don't feel like you're coming back to them. I just feel like they're made, the more that you see what they're up to, the more it's going to mess with you because they want you to see what they're up to. They're putting all that stuff out for you to see. The more you ignore it and go on with your day and work on those, your self-esteem, and work on like your feeling of like feeling worthy again, doing that inner work. Yeah, that's what this is. This is all about you needing to do that inner work because there's no reason for you to believe that you're not good enough or not special. It's all this person's game and tactics that they use, and they're going to use it to the next person and the next person. So I am seeing that here, Aquarius, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. You're a beautiful energy, okay? So, yeah, I just feel like this person wants you to feel miserable, because they're miserable. They're freaking miserable. I do not like this energy. They need to go. Let me grab another card. I just need to grab more cards. So something about the truth about a connection. They're one-sided. So if you're seeing them with somebody else right now, which I am feeling that you are for some of you guys, if you're seeing them with somebody else, remember how it was in the beginning when you first met them. That's how it's going to be. You're going to see a pattern with this person doing this to other people. And it's all to other men. If you figured them out, there's just something within you that feels like it's still like some words you're still believing that they say. You can't believe anything these people say, whoever this is, that's trying to hurt you in some way and acting like the victim, okay? Because they're not the victim. They're doing this to people and it's very gross. And they're in a very big cycle, but they're acting like this because it's a game to them. And it feels like this person needs outside validation. It feels like they need attention. I don't know who this is or why I'm feeling this, but you found out the truth. But there is a need to release this and change your mindset because this can get really... You could lose sleep over this. You know what I mean? Like, and it's about them. Like, it's like you have to see more to believe it. And you will see more. You'll see that this won't last. You'll see possibly like this person, and they hide it very well. They want you to think they're doing good. So, but just remember what I'm saying. It's a game. Okay? It's a game. You figured them out in some way. You triggered them in some way, and now they're trying to hurt you, move on, act like, you're not existent. Like none of it was real, but it's because they're an imposter. They have to change. Like, you found them out, so now they have to go fool somebody else. Not saying you were fooled because you went in there with a genuine heart, but you have to, now that you're a truthful, honest, genuine person, so you're speaking from a genuine place, and this person was trying to wanted you to only see them as this perfect Prince Charming or Princess Charming. And the moment that you started seeing flaws on them, they started getting upset or moving away because they don't feel enough. That's why they made you feel that way. Okay? Yeah. I'm battling inner demons. Somebody has inner demons. I really, this is like wounded person. Sorry, that one's came out through my fingers. Just another one. I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Okay, so I ran away because I felt like I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you accept people for how they are, but this person, and you will speak your truth, okay? That's Aquarius. You're an air sign. But this person doesn't want to hear it. They don't even want to believe that they're not perfect and that you're seeing these things because they don't want to work on themselves. They want it easy. They want somebody, it's like a blaming this person blames. And they're easily triggered. And that's what happened with the King of Cups. Yeah. See, Spirit wants you to look inside yourself. You have a secret admirer, though. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. But Spirit wants you to look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. I hope this message helped. I hope it brought clarity to you guys. I hope I got the message out.